So Vibrant Visuals has officially released on Minecraft Bedrock, and in today's video we're going to do something that we don't normally do here on the main channel. We're just going to react to stuff. Should this be on Daz Man Reacts? Probably, but I'm putting it on the main channel because Vibrant Visuals is that big. So please do leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below. What do you think of Vibrant Visuals? Hello mate, what do you think of Vibrant Visuals? Are you liking it? Let me know down in the comments, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm running like this because I have actions and stuff on, so I hope that's okay. But yeah, let's go and see what my first ever hands-on experience with Vibrant Visuals officially released on Minecraft Bedrock is all about. Alright then, so immediately once we load into the game, we're in the splash page with the menu here, and everything feels huge on my screen. The buttons are massive. I've got this little pop-up here now about chase the skies, which I don't care about, and we can see the happy ghasts and a happy non-happy ghast there, or at least it's not wearing a saddle at least, in the background. So the update definitely has happened. Let's go into settings and see what happens in here. So again, massive menu. What's going on here? Vibrant Visuals definitely immediately set up. This is crazy. Why is everything so big? We go into the video. Settings. Horizontal split screen. Vibrant Visuals is set as default to Vibrant Visuals. Favor visuals as well. Now, full disclaimer, I'm playing on a PS5 Pro, so some things may and should hopefully be smoother than everybody else. So allow in-game graphics mode switching. I'm going to tick that just in case. Extra large new UI. You mean this isn't the extra large new UI? Okay, fair enough. Custom Vibrant Visuals options. Shadow quality ultra, clouds ultra, volumetric fog ultra, reflections ultra, bloom 100%, upscaling mode. Don't know what these mean. I'm going to keep that as bilinear for now. My menu's gone all the way there. Where was we? And resolution automatic, 33%, 50%, 66%, 75% native. What does native mean? I'm going to set that to native and see if that fixes it. Let me drop back. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything there. Okay, so then let's load in to a brand new world and see how this looks. I'm going to go creative. I'm going to go, say it's a hard, why not, who cares? Advanced, show my coordinates, multiplayer, no thank you, cheats. Let's keep inventory, weather cycle, all of that turned on. Yeah, that's fine. Do I need to turn anything on in experiments? No, so it's gone from experiments. Okay, let's create a new world then, and let's see what the world is like. Alright, so I've loaded into the new world then, and we have started in a snowy biome. So it is pure white. We're not going to get hit by any reflections at the moment, really. Let's look around. Got the sun. So other than like off in the distance at the moment, my initial opinions are, well, we've got the shadows moving, so that looks quite cool. It does look very bright though, doesn't it? Wow. Somebody did point that out to me in one of my videos on Vibrant Visuals as well, over on the Reacts channel, that it is very, very bright by default. And I'd be very interested to know how we can play with that. Although look at that over there. As we get some water popping in, that's very nice. Reflections. I do think the reflections are cool. Can look into there as well. See, it's just the way the light is hitting into that cave. Let's go over here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I was playing with Vibrant Visuals in experimental on my Better on Bedrock video that I did, the heat coming off that light, I was getting a lot of motion sickness. And now with the difference in the UI, if anybody knows how to change that, that would be awesome. I'd like to go back to the smaller UI. It's not insanely dark as we go down here though. I was expecting a lot more darkness into this cave. Can I go into spectator mode real quick? That's survival. Let me go into spectator. What I want to do is I want to find a cave. I want to see how dark it is inside a cave immediately, because that's what I do, you know. Vibrant Visuals, go looking for a cave. So, inside here, no, look at that. That's nowhere near as dark as I was expecting it to be. I mean, we've all seen the Nether, right? Back into creative. We've all seen how the Nether looks. This doesn't feel as dark as I hoped and genuinely thought it would be at all. Like, obviously, we get the pulses of light coming off the glow lichen. We know it's dark because mobs are spawning. Now, is this a sign that my brightness is too high? Let me see. Let's go into settings. I turned on that other settings as well, didn't I? For in-game changing. Don't know if that was going to do anything. Pause menu taking a while. So video. HUD opacity. No, that's not what I want. View bobbing. Fancy leaves. Fancy bubbles is turned off. Extra large new eye. There's an info like button over there that I can't get to as well, which is weird. So yeah, custom. Because I changed. What did I change? I changed the resolution. Now, what is... Should we... I don't know. It's too early to play around with that. Let me not do that. Where do I want to go here? Shadow quality ultra, clouds. How do I turn my brightness down? Where do I want to go for brightness? Oh, adjust brightness right there. The big button, Daz. You absolute melt. So adjust your brightness until you can only see 2 creeper faces. Okay, I can see a creeper face. What 2 am I supposed to be seeing? Like those 2? Okay, so wait, not that one. The one on the left shouldn't be visible. Wait, I'm supposed to be like here. Oh, wow. I'm supposed to be there. Easily visible on the right. I can see that. Barely visible. Yeah, I can see that there. And I can't see the not visible one. How big is this going to change things? Oh, my days. Okay. Wow. Let's go up to the... So that's what that's saying I should have my settings as? All right, well, if you feel like your world is a little bit too bright, guys, just bear that one in mind, okay? Now, I think this might be a little bit too dark. But let me know. Hang on. Oh, wow. Okay, so that doesn't feel as washed as much as it did now. Have I been looking at vibrant visuals wrong this whole time? Or is this because I'm on the new console? Let me go back into creative. See, it feels darker now. Obviously, it would do because of how much we turned down brightness, but it feels like it might be too dark. I'm going to tick it up maybe like 4 more ticks just to give it that bit of brightness again. I don't want to be mucking around in here for too long. This is not what this video is supposed to be. But if you feel like your vibrant visuals is too bright, come into here, go to your adjust brightness settings and just make sure that this is correct. All right, I don't want to be able to see that creeper face at all. That I can't see a creeper face. I can see some pixels, but not the face. So let's try that one. All right, that feels a little bit better, actually. Very blue. Maybe the biome we're in isn't helping, but very blue. In fact, let's just teleport out 1,000 blocks and let's just experience what that... Or should we fly over and experience? Maybe we should fly over and experience. Let's see how far this biome goes on for. Where do I want to go to get forest? Can't believe how bright that was. The sun, I'm not getting a ton of like God rays or light rays off of it. You can obviously see the radiating circle from it. You got the fog off into the distance as well. Oh, the ice looks very blue though. Okay. That is very, very blue. Right, I want to get out of an ice biome. I'm going to teleport. I'm going to teleport because it looks like ice is all over around us. So let's teleport 1,000, 100, 1,000. No, we're still in ice. We're still in ice. Ah, here we go. This is where I want to go. Over here. Over here. So first of all, let's get a little look at what the water's... Oh, the water's looking nice. Now, obviously... This here, I'm not a fan of this. I haven't been a fan of this. I thought this always has looked a bit rough. I thought and hoped that they would fix it. The way the light hits that block immediately under the water, it starts to get better the more outwards you go, but it definitely feels a little bit snake skinny, a little bit lava-y, a little bit magma blocky is probably the best way. But when you look out there, with the reflections popping onto the water there as well, you got the light hitting it. We've obviously got the fireflies flying around as well. That I can live with right there. And I'm warming towards it not being so bright. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys prefer it in the first bit of the video? Or did you guys prefer it when I've changed it to this? Maybe I need to tick it up a little bit. I'm not sure. Or loading in is taking a bit of a while. Obviously, I'm flying, so there's a lot going on there. The sun on its downward trajectory, not yet. Let's go. I'll tell you what we can do. Let's get down here and let's experience just walking through this forest and just see how this goes. We've obviously got the shadows popping out. The shadows just hit that little bit different. The darkness on the bee there as well. Yeah, you know what? I do feel, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit worried that I've turned the brightness down too much, but I did follow what it said. And you know what? It's not harsh on my eyes. It doesn't hurt to look at for me. I hope it comes across well for you guys. Obviously, give me some advice in the comments. Do I want to be turning it down? Do I want to be turning it up? Got the sheep with the light hitting his back. It definitely feels harsh to look at in terms of, I don't want to say it's not glitchy. It's a little bit jumpy, maybe. I don't know. But even just looking through here, looking through there at that fallen tree, right? It definitely hits differently to what it did in vanilla. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But it definitely, there seems to be some, I don't know if immersion's the right word, some quality of life, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm definitely leaning towards this, though. Get a few, like, other stuff going in here. Get a couple texture packs on this, maybe. Can we see if we can get actions and stuff with this? Just bring that realism up. Bring that quality of life. Look at that. Like, just looking at the difference of that with the direct sunlight coming down to that with no sunlight. I like that. That's what realism is in Minecraft, to me at least. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. That's the quality of life that I enjoy. None of these terrible texture packs trying to give us shader-like feels. What about if we pop over here? Just like, look, the way the light's just hitting the bark. It makes me a connoisseur for light. No idea what I'm talking about when it comes to light. But then look at that over there as well, just staring off there at the distance. Maybe you've climbed a tree for a change and you want to have a little look. The sun coming down. I'm not the biggest fan of that. That pulsing thing around it as we look at the sun. That feels a little bit looking down the eye of a camera. But yeah, I mean, my dogs are going crazy in the background now as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's definitely some levels of bugginess to it. I'm just going to let them bark. They can bark. They haven't barked for a while. There's definitely some levels of, I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's, I don't want to call it low quality. I don't know. Just jankiness. Let's call it jankiness. Let's go with jankiness. There definitely feels to be some level of jankiness to this. Is this supposed to look like this? I don't stare at the sun. I'm from England. We get the sun 1 week a year. We get heat for a little bit longer. It's crazy. But like the way the orange is hitting though is really nice. Just want to see this sunset. The shadows as well, moving with it. I mean, I don't want this to be like a 20-minute video of me just glazing vibrant visuals, right? I'm going to call out things I don't like. I'm going to tell you what I do like. I like the way the light is just changing and how the darkness is starting to come across. Again, I've said this in other videos, especially over on Daz Man Reacts. Go and check out Daz Man Reacts for my other vibrant visuals videos. But my biggest surprise, the big thing that I really like about vibrant visuals is how dark it makes things. And now that I've turned down the darkness here as well, I mean, look at that. Look at that tree off in the distance. That's the most beautiful tree you're ever going to see right there. Could you imagine building a massive custom tree and just having this too? Like, wow. And as it disappears as well. Anything the sun touches, Simba is yours. Well, nothing's touching anymore, mate. And then that must mean then, so if we turn around, let's get up a little bit higher as the purple starts to... Now, the moon just looks a bit dead, doesn't it? Where's the light on the moon? That just looks a little bit bland, a little bit poor, but look at the world, though. Again, you got the fog off in the distance. I think there's so much here to like. I'm not saying it's perfect by any means, right? But look at even that over there. You can see the journey the light is taking. Even for like fallen trees just look so much nicer now. I don't know why. But okay, now it's starting to get a bit of a glow around it that didn't feel like it was there originally. They need to retexture the moon or something though. Let's fly over. Where we got any water around? We see a village. Let's see a village with some quote-unquote natural light. Let's pop through here. Got the campfire burning. Got the lights popping off of the torches. I can't speak today. You got like the natural feel of how light travels. You know, like, you know how when you're building and you want to see, right, where does it need to be darker? Where does it need to be lighter? It's doing it for you. The cobblestone. Look, it's darker at the bottom. It's lighter at the top. It's almost helping do gradients. I like it, man. And shadow around the corner as well, as we're about to see a zombie kill someone. Again, not 100% perfect. Of course not, but wow. Look at how dark this is looking right now. Lee, I'm sorry, my friend. The Hive, I'm very sorry. I know you got, like, your eyes aren't great in darkness. You've told me before. I do apologize. But look at that. That looks amazing. Pure darkness. You can't even really see it on your video. Oh, that's so sad. OBS isn't showing it properly. What I'm telling you now, this looks really nice. Can I get closer to show you guys it a little bit better? Don't know. It looks so much better than YouTube compression and OBS recording is showing. Oh man, this is not going to be great. All right, let's head over here. Can I change my brightness on here? Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get this fixed a little bit. Do that. Do that. Blending mode. No. Blending mode. Lighten. No. I can't get it to work. I can't get it to fix on the OBS. It does make it feel so much more atmospheric though. I hope you guys can at least see that. Let's get over. I want to get over to some water. I just want to see what the water reflections are looking like at night. I'll get as close as I can. I mean, you can see it there to a degree. Oh, I don't know if this is going to come off how I want this to come off, you know. Let me go into settings. Just in case it doesn't, I'm going to turn up the brightness. What I'm seeing on my screen is really nice, though. I want to stress that. It might not be coming across on the video. I haven't really got my stuff set for this, which means I probably have to change how I record Minecraft with this. Let me turn this up a little bit. Let me go to about there for the sake of you guys. To turn that up. All right, you can see it a bit better there. Everything just looks smoother in the night. And then can I see what I was looking at before to show you guys? Again, if you've seen this, if it did come through properly, then I'm sorry that we're going over this again. But you got the reflection there of stuff popping down. Maybe I've missed the perfect time to look at it. Maybe it was just good because of the time of night. I don't know. This is my first experience of officially released vibrant visuals. You've just got that kind of purple tonage to it that's not really being shown on OBS, I'm afraid. But nighttime is a definite pleaser for me in here. Let's set it back to daytime. We've obviously ticked up the brightness a bit now. Is this better than it looked before when I ticked it up? Let me know. I'm going to try and find an ocean and get underwater. I still want to go to the Nether. I still want to go to the end. We'll probably have quick look-arounds in those. And then I want to see if it works with texture packs. And I kind of want to see what the world looks like without vibrant visuals as well. See if anything's changed because of it. So, underwater. The light reflection, or the reflection of the... I don't know if that's a reflection, but the texture of the top feels nice. And then just being under here. Visibility is low. You can see the light hitting the block face. Very low visibility though. Alright, glow lichen. Again, that looks really dark now. And then pop up like that as well. Okay. So when there's no light, it's crazy. You get the heat off of the glow lichen, which I actually didn't realize could be placed underwater. Fair dues. But yeah, I wonder if they're going to introduce any blocks that will light up while you travel underwater, maybe? I'm not sure. You get hit by that brightness on that transition as well. Okay, I mean, toning it down, I think this is very good. I do. I don't know if it's come across in the video very well. I hope it has. If it hasn't, well, hopefully I explained that, you know, there's atmosphere to it. There really does feel like there is atmosphere. I want to set block now. I don't have all my presets. That's annoying. Set block. Let's go into, where's the one I want? Never find it. Squiggly lines. Where are we, squiggly lines? There they are. 1, 2, 3. And then portal. I want to go and see what the Nether looks like. Let's load in. I was pleasantly surprised though. I'd say like an 85% improvement on the visuals. There is jankiness to it. There is an uncomfortability with it with the UI, so just bear that in mind. This looks nice though. Red being my favorite color, this looks really nice. You can see the darkness, you can see the heat radiating off of every light source. Get down here and look at the lava. Now the lava actually doesn't look that great, and as you're moving through it, there's a bit of a visual glitch there. But that fog helps keep things dark. I really hope they plan on offering like offhand torch capabilities at some point as well. That would be really nice. Let's keep flying around. I want to see a different biome other than the Crimson biome game, if that's okay. There is jankiness again, there's a bit of lag. Even on a PS5 Pro, cannot believe it. We are favoring visuals over favoring performance, so that's cool. And then, yeah, okay, so it's a completely different atmosphere for the blue one. For the Nylium, the Warp Nylium biome. The Crimson biome seemed a lot darker, a lot hotter. This feels a little bit more neon, a little bit more brighter. Probably helping that there are other light sources around as well though, but the color just lends towards being bright. And then what if we go and find a non-colored biome, like a Soul Sand Valley, a Basalt Delta, or even just a Nether Waste? Those would be great. Yes, I am flexing my Nether knowledge that I actually know what biomes are called here these days. Okay. The darker red of the Netherrack, with the light source lighting it up again, giving us that kind of gradient feel of where natural darkness would appear. I feel like that's going to be great for builders as well, to know where natural light appears and disappears. I can hear a Ghast. There he is. Ghast feeling unnaturally white a little bit there, but okay. Alright, so yeah, okay, so the Nether feels kind of the same as it did in Experimental. The Basalt Delta over here. The fog really stepping in. You got the particles flying around as well. Okay, again, another bonus for me, how dark it's made everything. So then if we set block again, that one there, and we do the end portal, which, is that right? Yeah, that is. Yeah, and then that one, end portal, thank you. Let's get in here. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. I don't like that. Okay, so we've got the pulsing light, but the purple of the end, why is it purple? It's looking grainy. It's not looking comfortable. Like, looking directly there at the pulse looks nice, right? And I'm a big fan of the pulse. I am a big fan of the pulse. I preferred it when it was black and pulsed white. You got the heat coming off of those over there. The pulse is a lot slower. There's another one. The pulse is moving, is it? So this pulse was here. Is the pulse moving? I'm not a fan of the end. I'm not. That purple... Yeah, look, it does. Look, it moves. It's gone. Did it do that in Experimental? I didn't see that. Where's it going to pulse again? Where? How much does it move? Just going to stare in one place. Oh, it's pulsed all the way over there now. Okay, that's a nice feature. But for me, I would have preferred the black on the white. Or the white pulse on the black background. I don't like this purple. It amplifies the graininess too much. So can I switch back? This is a question I want to know. Can I switch it back in-game, or do I have to come out of the game to do it? I turned on that setting for in-game switching, or whatever, allow in-game graphics mode switching. So if I change it to fancy, I can pop that, and then, oh, okay, that was seamless. Immediately popped it back. So let's just go into the world again and see, get rid of this. And then let's fly around and have a look. So again, yeah, immediately back to vanilla. Fog feels like, or my render distance feels like it's quite low. But everything looks okay. I don't know if I'm missing anything. There's something there. You see that? That light change there? You can see it better on OBS here, weirdly. It's like a darker thing there than it is there. Has that always been there? Am I looking too deep? I don't know. Now that I've seen it though, I can't unnotice it. Very weird. But the world just looks so plain and basic without it for me. Obviously, Vibrant Visuals isn't going to be for everybody. Not everybody's going to be able to use it. What with the, not with accessibility issues, not with device issues. People aren't going to be able to use Vibrant Visuals. But for me, I really do like it. I do. Let's set it back on again. This video's been a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm enjoying a little look here. Guys, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments as well. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. I always like to learn from you guys, so do let me know. Can I switch it back on as easy as I can turn it back off? Oh, hang on. All right, so that wasn't as easy as it was, but it does do it. Takes a few seconds to render back. I feel like that seam has gone, that difference in light. Okay, so then what I want to check, one more thing that I want to check. What was that? That's the wrong thing again. There was a setting that I wasn't touching, and now I want to touch it. So where is it? Vibrant Visuals, upscaling mode. So bilinear to tau. What's the difference? Can't say I'm noticing a difference there. Anybody who might know, what's the difference in the bilinear and tau upscaling? I don't know. Cannot see anything. And then that leads me to one last thing that I want to do then. So it was quite famous in what happened there? That's weird. Why is there's a UI change as well? Okay. So it's quite famous in experimental. You could not pair a texture pack with Vibrant Visuals. It just wouldn't let you. Vibrant Visuals either didn't have it functionally happening, or texture packs just aren't made for Vibrant Visuals. I think I was told that to make a texture pack for Vibrant Visuals, they'd have to make the texture pack twice for 2 different files to make it work or something. So it's a lot more work. So there is a way to do it, but it's a settings thing. It was very confusing for me. Went right over my head. I'll be completely honest. But I want to see, does it work now that it's officially released? It probably won't, but let's see. Now, if it doesn't work, it will default me back to fancy graphics. If it does work, well, hey, right, basically. And if it does work, I'm going straight to Kingdoms. So let's load in and see the happy ghasts. No, it doesn't work. So texture packs still don't work with it then. So are we going to get official Vibrant Visuals Minecraft Bedrock, at least on console, you know, via the Minecraft Marketplace? Because I check everything on console. I don't go to any of them MC pedals or anything like that. Are we going to get official Vibrant Visual texture packs? It's on. Video. Check in. Maybe I just need to change the settings. Maybe. No, it's default blank. Not going to do it. Okay. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are thinking of Vibrant Visuals now that it has been quote unquote officially released. Please do leave a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button as well. But any information you can give me, any help, tips on the settings that I should be having, please do let me know. Apologies if the darker scenes in this video were too dark to see. I wasn't set up for it. I really wasn't. But hopefully you guys got the message. I really do like Vibrant Visuals, but it's definitely not the final product in my opinion. Thank you for watching, everybody. Peace!